All right, we're going to give it a little bit, let a few people hop on, and then we'll get started. So, hope everybody's having a wonderful day. What's going on, Tom? I see you just hopped in, brother. Hey, if you feel like hopping on, you're more than welcome. If not, that is perfectly fine. As we know, guys, Tom is a little under the weather right now. If any more details, if he wants to go into any more details with you guys regarding that on Friday, hey, ask him. But he's not going to be with us tonight. But if he feels like it, he may hop up to speak a little bit. We're just going to give it a little bit of time for some folks to hop in. I know we've got a few people that are joining in right now. And this is going to be fun. We got some good stuff. We got some exciting news. Hey, man, just look at the charts. The charts are speaking for themselves. We are currently at an all-time high. Even B&B is doing great right now. But yeah, we're going to get into a little bit of all of that here in just a little bit. If you're just joining this live, please go ahead and like this live feed, guys. Go ahead, and all you do is just tap the screen, tap, tap, tap. Let's get those likes up as much as we can, as well as if you are coming and if you've got an X account, if you've got a Facebook account, any other social media account, do me a favor, go ahead and share this live feed over on other socials to get your friends, family, whoever it may be over here to this live feed as we speak right now. What's going on, Tim? I see you just hopped in. Guys, I'm going to try my best to keep up with all of the comments in here tonight. Good thing about having two people, especially Tom up here with me, is we can kind of, when one person is talking, the other can kind of answer questions in the comments, or can even go to our Telegram and answer questions in the Telegram. I am going to do my best to keep up with any questions, any comments that may come up. If I don't get to it, don't hesitate to just ask again. I'm sure I will see it eventually if you keep asking it. But if I do not answer your question, that is more than likely, that is the reason why, is because it's just scrolled past me. So, Casey, how are you? I see you're on here. Ashton, you're on here as well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday night TikTok Live. If you're just tuning in, Greg, what's going on, man? I see you're on here as well. Let's see, who else do we have? Selena with the man token. We've got Tim here as well. We got Alfie in the house. What's going on, Alfie? Tried to send out a few invites, just a few reminders to everybody before we started. Waiting to pick up in California. There you go, man. That's a long haul, brother. But that's what you do. You're used to it. Me, on the other hand, I always say I couldn't be a truck driver because I'd just get too damn tired. Me, I drive all day long anyways. But long trips, whenever it comes to driving, if I was driving at nighttime, man, I'd be out. I just can't do it. So kudos to you, Greg, for doing what you do, and any trucker that's out on the road making these long haul trips every day. Because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have a lot of the things that we have today. So definitely want to give a shout out to you for what you do for each and every one of us. So I see we've got a couple of people in here. Just trying to get this shared. Be right back. There you go, Tim. Thanks, brother. He owns the Hair of Trump. So we've got, so far what I've seen is we've got Tim with Hair of Trump. We've got Selena with the man token with us, which they're usually on here every week. But man, it's like I say, guys, it has been a wonderful week for Prevail token. Getting a lot of stuff done, not just the charts, but the stuff that's being worked on in the background. There's some other collaborations that are being worked out with I would say specifically 2 different projects right now that could really benefit us tremendously, as well as we just announced a huge partnership with Control Token this week. So another huge partnership, and doing some collaborations with them. Going to continue to speak with Tom over there at Control Token, and man, it's really nice to have that communication and collaboration with legitimate projects. That to me is just freaking wonderful. That just seeing projects come together, work together, and that truly have the investors on their mind first, and what we can do to help each and every one of you guys that are invested in Prevail Token, that are invested with Hair of Trump, that are invested with Control Token, that are invested with the Man Token. All of these different projects is what we do, and that's what we're truly creating here at Prevail Token, is that collaboration amongst different projects to make this space better, make it safer, and to make you money. If you didn't want to make money, you wouldn't be in crypto. That's why you're here. That's why you're tuning in tonight. And that's why each and every one of you are involved with multiple crypto projects, not just Prevail Token, but just about each and every one of you that are in this space right now watching this video are involved with multiple cryptocurrencies right now. And on the opposite of that is, I always say, we've been drugged through so much shit over the past 3 to 4 years. With the bad actors, the rug pulls, the individuals that are really just in it for themselves, and don't care about the community, don't care about the investors, and really depend solely upon the investors to keep the project alive. Depending upon the investors to constantly dump money and pump money into the project to keep the charts up. And of course, with that being said, is one of the big reasons why I created Prevail Token. And for those that are just tuning in, my name is Thomas Fish. I am the owner, CEO of Prevail Token. And just a little bit about Prevail Token, guys. Prevail Token, we are a token that is traded on the BSC, Binance Smart Chain. We've got a 10% buy, 10% sell tax. 5% of the buy and sales tax goes, or half of the buy and sales of the sales tax goes to our holders in the form of BNB. So we reward our holders with every buy and sell that happens in the form of BNB. The other 5% of the sales tax, guys, 3% of that is going to go to our LP for our LP pairings, and 2% is going to go to marketing. If you notice, we have this week put quite a bit into the LP. It's been a great week as far as, and I kind of made this statement earlier this week. I forget when it was. It seems like the days just kind of run together whenever you stay so busy. But, I kind of made the statement that I felt like this was going to be a great week based off of the collaborations, revenue, and things that are coming to, really coming to fruition here at Prevail Token. And it has really been what I expected. I mean, it's really doing very well. So again, back to what we are at Prevail Token. We've got the 10% buy and sales tax. And our focus at Prevail Token is 3 things. And if you can remember 3 letters, RCR. All right. Number 1 is revenue. 2, collaborations. And 3, rewards. So with everything that we do and everything that we put together at Prevail Token, it really encompasses all of those things. It encompasses bringing revenue and creating revenue streams that generate revenue so we can constantly try to feed the project every day from the revenue that we generate. Just this week alone, guys, we have put into the project, if I'm not mistaken, so far, we bought about, let's see, let me do this math. We've got about, let's see, 136, 5, 7, we put about almost $600 onto the chart, and between the buying Prevail Token off the free market through Prevail Swap, as well as we ended up adding a little over $300 at the very beginning of the week to the LP. One thing that we did, guys, is we did win PVPs. We got second place with PVP Money's competition that they held last month, and it's a monthly competition where we got $620. So that's $620, guys. What I did with that, I mean, and transparent, I still have some of that in the wallet that we have not used yet. But out of that money, about $160 of BNB went to pairing some Prevail token that we had bought off the market in the LP wallet. So that was over $300 that we added to the LP. The rest of that is we've been really buying Prevail off the market. And again, like I mentioned last week, is to really have a backlog of rewards that we have, on hold for our staking and our yield farming platforms. Currently, right now, of course, I told you guys, I think it might have been last week, that my goal initially was to have over 100,000 tokens in a wallet, that is set to the side for rewards and staking at all times. We've almost reached that goal. So right now in that wallet, I believe we've got like 90,000 Prevail token currently. So I look here by the end of this week to be over that 100,000 mark, to where we've got 100,000 tokens in that wallet for rewards, and continuing to add. But I always want to keep, again, a backlog of rewards, because I don't want to run out. We don't want to run out of rewards. We want to constantly keep rewarding those who are holding and those individuals that are invested in Prevail token. So back to the RCR. One is, like I say, revenue. Our goal is to create as many revenue streams as possible to generate revenue, to use that revenue to buy Prevail off the free market, to use that revenue for LP pairings, to use it for marketing, to use it for bonuses, to use it in a lot of different ways, because there is no free tokens. And this is something that is really is huge, guys, to understand. Is we didn't set anything aside for LP pairings. We did not set any tokens to the side for staking and yield farming. So every reward that each and every one of you have gotten from staking and yield farming, as well as the bonuses that we give out, 100% of those rewards were bought off the free market, which is absolutely amazing. That to me, that is stunning. That is kind of the start of something big here, and things are starting to come together, because we're gradually bringing this revenue back in. And again, the big thing about revenue is you want to make sure that you're creating it so you're not depending solely on the investors' dollars, like I say, to keep the project alive. We want to make sure that we're feeding the charts and putting those green candles on the charts to help each and every one of you out, because that's the least I can do. That's the least Prevail token can do, is we've got to make sure that you are protected and that we are helping Prevail grow and helping your bag grow at the same time. So that is revenue. The next one, guys, again, the C here. So again, we want to make sure that we are collaborating on a regular basis. As you've all seen, we just announced this week our partnership with Control Token. We'll go over that here in a little bit. We also just announced a new participating project in our Fall Brawl event, being Raid Sharks. So I am constantly, guys, and this is something that, of course, is on the backside. This is stuff that you guys don't see, but 100% throughout the entire day, just about every day, guys, I am constantly in communication with some type of a project owner, a project, ways to collaborate, ways that we can work together, and going to continue to do that, because I feel like we've got to work together to accomplish something that is truly amazing and huge. And the only way to do that is by working together and collaborating with these other projects. The next one is rewards, guys. I can't stress this enough. Is I want to be able to give back to each and every one of you as much as possible. Currently, right now, we've got a few ways that we do that. One way we do that, of course, is we do different giveaways. So we do have a giveaway on our X page. Make sure you go and share that, get entered into the giveaway. The main way we are rewarding our holders right now, guys, is, of course, well, we've got two other ways. Of course, 5% of the taxes goes back to the holders in the form of BNB. So just for holding, guys, on every transaction, every buy and sell that comes on the charts, you are earning BNB. Two is our yield farming and our staking platform. And going back to the free tokens, is our yield farming and our staking platform is funded by the revenue that we generate here at Prevail Token. So it is, again, there were no tokens set to the side. All of the rewards that I put in that staking and yield farming and the staking and yield farming contracts are rewards that I went in and took revenue and I bought those tokens off the market to give to each and every one of you. That is just going to get better, in the future. We've got more plans for rewards. We'll go over that at another time once that is released. But we've got a lot of different things that we're really talking about. So those are the three main things. And if you can remember that is RCR. And again, that's revenue, collaborations, and rewards. And really, those three things truly encompass a lot of what we are trying to accomplish here. So again, thanks for tuning in. I see we do have a few new folks that's tuned in. If you're new, my name is Thomas Fish. I am the owner, CEO of Prevail Token. So if you're watching, if you're just tuning in and you're seeing some folks in here, you're hearing about Prevail Token and you really don't know anything about Prevail, or you don't know anything about crypto, you don't know about cryptocurrency. If you're interested and you want some education, you want to learn a little bit more about Prevail Token, all you got to do is send me a message. Please send me over a message. I'll be glad to speak with anybody that's on here right now, educate anybody that's on here right now, because that's a huge part. That's what we all need to be doing is getting new folks associated with DeFi, plus educating them on what they need to look for. And there's just a bunch of stuff that we need to educate folks on. So, but again, my name is Thomas Fish. Thank you all for joining this evening for our Wednesday night TikTok live. So just a breakdown of the week. So let's start out with just how the week has gone so far. So this week, as of right now, we are coming up, guys. We are almost at 5 times since launch. So we're not far from 5 times since launch. We launched 6 months ago, guys. And in 6 months, we have truly grown to almost 5 times, which is amazing. Nice. It was slow, organic growth. And then, man, it is just rocketed up. And it is absolutely amazing. The way the chart is looking right now. But this is really just the beginning of what's to come and what we can accomplish at Prevail. 5 times is great. Me, I like the 100 times plus, and that is really what we are going. I'm not even going to say that's what we're working towards, guys. That is what we're going to get to, because I'm going to work my ass off until we get to that point. So it will happen. As far as when, nobody knows. It might be a year till we hit 100 times. Hell, it might be a week. Nobody knows that answer. So, let's go over. So as far as the week goes, one big thing is let's talk about a new partnership. So if you're not familiar with Control Token, Tom over there, again, my name is Thomas. We've got Tom over at Control Token, and then we have Tom, who is our COO of Prevail Token. So man, it's like the triple threat right there, let me tell you. So Tom over at Control Token running a great project over there, guys. Man, they are just killing it. I think they've been live now, if I'm not mistaken, for 2 months. And they are turning up. I think they're close to 7 or 8 times right now, and they are doing awesome. Great volume, and we've done a lot of cool things with them. Not only are they listed on Prevail Swap now, guys, but they are also listed on Prevail Shop. So if you're looking for some Control Token merchandise or apparel, please go over to Prevail Shop. You can see all of their merchandise and apparel on Prevail Shop. So, got to get a little water. The cool thing about this is, again, a great project. Really looking after the investors in the project and really putting that first. And what we've done, again, they are listed on Prevail Swap as well as Prevail Shop with their merch and apparel. The cool thing is with Prevail though is, and with them using Prevail Swap, is if you go to their website now and you go to and you click on their buy button on their website, instead of taking people to Pancake Swap, it is now taking them to Prevail Swap. Now, what we did with Prevail, with Control Token, guys, is I am giving, they have got the #1 spot on Prevail Swap for 1 week. We are in the works, and this is something that we are going to be offering our partnered projects, and I want to offer all the partnered projects this on their website. So most partnered projects have links to Pancake Swap. What I'm going to do is, what I want to do is, and this is what's going to happen with Control Token. So currently I've got Control Token up in the #1 spot. What we are going to do is we're going to have it to where, even though, let's say once Control Token isn't in that #1 spot anymore, individuals that go to Control Token's website and they click on the buy button, it's going to automatically bring them to where Control Token is already up and ready to purchase on Prevail Swap. Even though they're not in the #1 slot, if you were to go to swap.prevailtoken.com, you would notice that Prevail is #1. And not right now, but normally is #1. But what we're going to have it is, we're going to have it to where we're able to almost customize a link for our partnered projects to put on their website, to where individuals can go to if you're on the Man Token's website and you click the buy button, whenever you click that buy button, it's going to take you straight to Prevail Swap, and the Man Token is already going to be there, almost as if it is #1 in the space, right? And we can do that for every project, which is huge for us, because now, as we continue to collaborate and meet these projects and work with these projects, now we can start doing a little bit of promotion on our end by even adding, if they're listed on Prevail Swap, now we can add these links to their websites to where anybody that goes to their website and wants to purchase, it's going to pop up. And then, of course, you can purchase with your credit card. People can purchase any token on Prevail Swap with a debit card without purchasing BNB first. So that is something cool and new that I wanted to share with each and every one of you, because it's a huge option for us, especially when it comes to marketing. So, we're the little man compared to Pancake Swap, right? So, my goal is, honestly, hey, instead of sending your people over to, you're already on Prevail Swap, but on your website, you're sending people to Pancake. Let's go ahead and switch that up. Let's get Prevail Swap on as many partnered projects websites as possible, to where whenever somebody clicks on it, it brings their project up. So that is #1. That is currently the way it is with Control Token. We're going to get a few other things. I know Tom's working on a few things on their website, from my understanding right now, as well as some explanation with, what Prevail Swap offers and how it works, benefits of it, etc. So some cool stuff there. Did announce, guys, Raid Sharks is going to be at our Fall Brawl event. So next, not this coming up Saturday, but the following Saturday, October 5th, make sure you're right here where you're at right now at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be hosting our 2024 Fall Brawl event, We're going to be giving away over $1,000 worth of crypto products out during the event. We're also going to be raising money to support our veterans through Bad Outdoors to help ensure that these veterans that are attending the Bad Outdoors events, we're going to make sure and try to help ensure that they have to come out of pocket $0 to participate in all of the events that Bad Outdoors hosts throughout the year. But that'll be next, not this coming up Saturday, but the following Saturday, October 5th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So cool stuff there. Let's see. We've got a few tokens right now, guys. A couple really cool partnerships that I'm not going to speak about yet to go into detail. But we have, man, this is going to be awesome because this one particular project, we're incorporating a lot of the stuff that we're doing and that we have right now. We're incorporating it into some of the utility that they have. That will be announced when it is complete. It is being worked on with our developer Mark. For those of you that are new, that may be attending this for the first time, Mark is our dev. DeFi Mark is who a lot of people know him as. Of course, like on X, Twitter, whichever one you want to call it. But Mark is our developer, and he's currently getting this stuff worked out with the other project. He's been doing that the past couple of days. So stay tuned for that announcement. That announcement will be coming very soon. Also have another potential partnership that I'll be waiting to hear back from. And this is really going to be really big. Let's say this is going to could be really huge for not as much Prevail swap right now, but Prevail shop. So there's the potential here to have a lot of listing revenue with a lot of different projects through a particular partnership that I'm in the works and have been talking to over the past couple of days. Actually was on the phone this morning at about, I guess we spoke about 8 o'clock this morning. Like I said, it just seems like the times just kind of go together when you stay so busy. But a great partnership there, working that out, and it's going to be really good for the revenue aspect. Again, that's what we're here for, collaborating and revenue and rewarding. So again, anytime we do something like this, guys, and again, we're collaborating with projects, we're generating revenue, and then we're rewarding our holders because the revenue that we generate is buying Prevail token off the free market, is going to staking and yield farming, is going to LP. So all of it really comes together really nice. So that's a few things that we're doing here. Like I say, right now we're almost at 5 times. Guys, if you're new, what we're doing now is a 20% bonus to 5 new buyers. So again, 5 new buyers will get a 20% bonus. If you're new, if you do not own Prevail, if you're interested, you can get a 20% bonus if you buy on Prevail Swap. There is a post on X that you can look at. And again, you have to buy on Prevail Swap in order to get that bonus. Anybody else right now is a 10% bonus. We can run, guys, if anybody that's on here right now, we will do a, oh man, what do I want to do? Do I want to do something? Let's see. We're already doing a 10% bonus, guys. Anybody that buys between now and 10 o'clock, so that's an hour and a half. If you're on here right now and you're an existing holder, I will give you 15% bonus tokens. So 15% bonus tokens for existing holders. I'm going to write that down just so I don't forget. And that's going to be until 10 p.m. tonight for existing holders. That's a 15% bonus. And that's going to stop at 10 o'clock for existing holders. Outside of that, new holders, guys, 20% bonus will be sent to you. No minimum, no maximum. You're going to get the bonus depending on how much you purchase regardless. So that's what we're doing tonight. Let's take some time. Let's see here. Let's invite a few people up. And before we invite, let me just look through these comments and see what we got going on. $500, you got it, Tom, over on the Prevail. You got it, brother. $500. We got Alfie. Oh, Nav. What's up, Nav? You know you the man. Man, we got some good people, guys. We really got some awesome people that are associated with this project. I mean, amazing. Death Wish. What's up, man? Death Wish is with Raid Sharks. Let's see. Oh, Crypto Goldfish. What's going on, Les? Our man from down under, the Aussie. You the man, brother. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see. 7 shares. Guys, keep on tapping that like button. Let's get to as many likes as we can during this show. I bet Tom's not going to come up here and speak. I'm going to invite Kenji up here. I'm still reading through the comments, guys. Don't want to miss anything. Alfie, what's up, brother? Tim, I'm going to send you an invite up here as well. Let's see if I can here in a second. Hold on. Sometimes it pops up. Let's see here. I got good rewards and adding them back into LP. There you go, Greg. LP is important, and that's what we're doing. We want to make sure we strengthen our LP as much as possible, guys. On the road headed home from walking. Uh-oh. You're doing a little exercise, ain't you, Mr. Arturo from Kenji? Uh-huh. Doing some walking, huh? There you go. Man, you was probably walking from the hot dog stand, wasn't you? That's my kind of walking. Let's see here. Rest up, Tom. Hope you heal quickly. Yes, sir. He's gonna heal like a champ. He's still young. We still young men. We don't take a lot of time to heal. So I like to say it does take quite a bit of time though. Let's see. 10,000 likes. There you go. My fingers hurt now. All right. So you're the one that's just tapping away, Nav. I thought it might be Tom over there just tapping away since he's not up here. But I'm not seeing it. Let's see. Let's continue. What's up? What's going on, man? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not for sure. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! What's up, brother? Oh, B-Rad up in the house. Let's see what's going on. All right. So we've got everybody. Let me just take a look who we got in here right now. And let's go ahead and get some guests up here. I'm going to invite C-Lady from the Man Token. We'll invite Les. We're going to invite Nav. We're going to see who comes up here. Tim, I don't see you, my man. Or I would invite you, but I'm not seeing you. All right, so what's going on over at the Man Token?
Hey, how are y'all tonight? Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Yeah, I might need to turn my volume up. My volume was completely down.
Yeah, I had mine turned down too.
So how are you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good.
Good, wonderful, wonderful. How's things going over at the Man Token?
Well, it's going. We're gonna have some announcements on Friday night. Man Token Future.
There you go, guys. You hear that? Stay tuned. Selena with the Man Token. The Man Token will be releasing some news this Friday night. I'm gonna try to get over there. I know we're hosting an X Space on Friday night. We're gonna look and see. I hate that it's on the same time as the DeFi Derby, guys. So if you don't know about DeFi Derby with the Man Token, go over to their Telegram, check them out. They host an awesome DeFi Derby in their Telegram every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's going on, Tim? How's things over at Hair of Trump going?
Oh, hey, it's going good. Yeah, we will also be having some announcements coming up regarding our NFT platform that we're currently building. ETH fees are just outrageous right now, so it's been a little bit slower on the slower side, excuse me. This a couple of days ago, it was up to about $18 in swap fees, so that was pretty outrageous. But yeah, we had a $106 buy just recently, a new buyer come in, and yeah, we're on the move up with ETH actually. ETH is rising, and so are we. So we're steady pushing. We are also doing an NFT competition that prizes range from NFTs to tokens. We have all of the information, how to submit, your submission into Twitter and the Discord, which is what we're really trying to push. That's the background of it. So we're trying to push the Discord, and we're trying to get people in there. I think we got about 20 people in so far, but we only have 2 entries. So the competition is running until the 10th of October. So it's a longer process, but we're trying to get engagement, get people, invested in hair and kind of just see what they know about hair, what they like to see happen, what they'd like to see change, just a little, scoop on what the community thinks kind of thing. And as a reward, like I said, is going to be an NFT. We have some tokens on second and third place. And yeah, so we're looking forward to seeing some of those meme entries and things like that. And as far as the platform goes, that is, like I said, in the works currently, and that should be any day now. So as we're waiting for all of that to come up and, get further in the process, we're excited to let everybody know about that real soon. And yeah, so we just have a few things going on, currently looking forward to expansion, of course.
Nice, man. Well, good to. I mean, that's awesome, guys. Definitely check out Tim over at Hair of Trump, guys. Hair of Trump, and again, the man token is on the BSC chain currently. Hair of Trump is currently on the ETH chain, and I say currently because sometimes things can happen, and you never know what's going to come, 6 months or a year and a half from now down the road. So
Right. There are big things on the chain coming up.
that's it. You never know what can happen, and there's so much that can change. So what's going on, Nav? I see you up here. What's up, brother?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
That's awesome. I don't use TikTok, man. I only downloaded TikTok just for this space. I thought I'd pop up, give it a test the camera, but apparently I need like 1,000 followers for the camera to work.
You got it, man. So what I see on your end is your like your PFP.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, man, like I say, which is you got to have 1,000 followers to actually get the I guess to get the video working on your end. But so
Oh
what you
yeah,
think?
yeah. Well,
What?
all I can say is you're missing out, man. I'm a pretty handsome guy.
Oh man. So what you think about Prevail this week, Nav?
Oh, like I said, man, the snowball effect, just a little bit here, a little bit there. It's just gonna add up. It's gonna add, and it's just gonna keep building and building. And you do such a great job, man. We're all excited with the things you're coming up with the partnerships and everything. So it's going pretty smooth, and we're all here for it, man. Great job.
Definitely. And hey, you never know what, and I'll tell you, you never know what I'm going to pull out the box because I'm not the type of person, as you all can tell, that likes to give these big hints
Yeah.
about things to come. Meaning, if I wanted to, I could have, control tokens a big, they're a, they're a big project right now. They're moving
Yeah.
on up, quite a bit of volume, which is awesome for Prevail Swap
Oh yeah, for
um,
sure.
and Prevail holders. But again, if I wanted to, and I always tell people this, is you never know what I'm gonna throw down on the table because I could
Yeah.
have waited a week and kind of maybe, and a lot of projects would have done that. A lot of projects, if they would have ran across a big partnership, that was taking place or something, they may have waited 2 weeks, kind of hyped it up, gave out some hints, some clues, whatever it may be
Yeah.
to drive that. But I'm not about that. So even though I don't talk about it, you never know what I may drop tomorrow.
Oh
You never
yeah.
know what I may drop next week,
Yeah.
which
What? But
is good.
that's sorry to cut you off, but that's the good thing about your spaces, man. Because I love coming to the spaces because sometimes all of a sudden you're like, yeah, we got this going on. Yeah, we've got this going on. I was like, what? And it's
No,
like ready to go. You know what I mean? It's like there's no
hey,
hype way before that. It's like, okay, we're ready to go. This is what's happening. I love it, man.
hey,
It's great.
and whenever you do that too, I think it kind of confuses individuals that may be like, well, willing to, or they're like, well, should I buy? Should I sell some? I'm not really damn sure because I don't know what the man's gonna freaking drop tomorrow, or
Yeah.
what could be, what could come out next week or tomorrow, because he doesn't really give any hints. He doesn't give any like, secrets about things to come, because a lot of times what'll happen, and we've seen this before, and this is, I'm just thinking about it right now, is every time that there's something coming, whether it's a partnership, something, the project will always kind of give out some clues for a week, 2 weeks, whatever it may be, before the partnership or whatever it is announced. And then, of course, after that announcement and after the, whatever it is announced as live, then all of a sudden, whenever that project stops giving like hints or secrets about things, in a way, it kind of makes people start thinking, well, maybe they don't really have anything else that's going on right now. So maybe maybe this is a good time to go ahead and sell.
Yeah.
But with me, I'm like, I'm not a big hype guy. I'm not about giving all these cryptic, messages to try to hype something up. As
Yeah.
we all know, if I work on something and something is developed, I really don't tell much to anybody as far as secrets go, or like hints or clues. It's just going to be a bomb drop all of a sudden, and everybody's going, "What the hell's going on? Where did this come from?"
You know what I really like? I like the evolve of Prevail because at first what we started off with the media, the TikTok videos, and that was I think that was the main source of income at the time. And then we came out with you come out with the shop, and then the merchandising just sort of evolved in its own on the side as well, and that's been working out pretty good too. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, we got a swap going, right? And then it's not just a regular swap, it's a really unique swap too, right? So it's like it's innovative, right? And that came out and it's just evolved into we got a swap. And then we've got all these things that you guys are always sort of it's always evolving on its own. And so that's a great thing about Prevail. We just don't know where we're going to end up, right? But it just keeps coming, and then the ideas keeps flowing, and that's what we all need, right?
Well, and that's the thing is, whenever you start a project, and a lot of projects are like this, you can, you know, of course, you start a project and you when you want to announce a utility, having a utility at the beginning, especially at the start, or at least having, at least being in the building phase of that utility at the beginning is always, a big thing that's huge. But it's about really being able to, like I say, you may start out with an idea and think it's the greatest idea since sliced bread. You may love it, but if the
Mm.
market doesn't love it, then guess what? It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta be organic. You gotta evolve and pivot as you
Exactly.
need to, right?
You gotta evolve. You gotta see, and that's the thing is you truly have to see what the market is liking and feel things out. See how it's going. If it's going well, then continue to build. If people are loving it and liking it, then you continue to build on it. If it's generating revenue, you continue. It's okay. Nothing wrong is starting something. And again, and I'll use this as an example, is we've still got our partnership with Bad Outdoors and with the lead generation. and that was a great thing to get in and to get these messages out and to really see how it would do. Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah,
Nothing,
absolutely.
nothing's wrong with trying, because if you don't try, then you'll never know. And being able to try that, but then at the same time, seeing how the results are and knowing when to say, okay, we've got to stop doing this and we've got to put our focus elsewhere, because this isn't getting us the results.
Yeah,
It's not
absolutely.
getting us the results that we need. So you've got to know how to pivot and try new things, because I think that's one thing. Too many projects, a lot of times will say, okay, well, this is our utility and we're sticking to just this. This is what we're doing. But again, it's hard to say that this is going to be the only thing you're going to do sometimes, because again, you don't know how the market is going to react to it. And if the market isn't reacting well to it, if it's not bringing any revenue in, then again, like I said, it doesn't matter how much I like it. If the market doesn't like it and if it's not creating results, then I've got to push that out the way, push my own likes out the way to fit the need of those that are investing in what the market is wanting, in a project or in a business, or in anything. And that's just a big part of what we're doing is really me trying to know when we need to pivot from one thing to the other,
Yeah.
based off of really the three main things that we speak about: revenue, collaborations, and rewards.
Rewards. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Uh,
Say, Thomas, I actually didn't come to speak to you. I actually came hoping Tom would come up and teach me that Boston accent. So, Tom, what's going on? I'm the only reason why I'm up here, man.
See, Tom is all messed up right now, man.
Tom's probably saying, of all the spaces I've had, now you want to turn up, eh?
That's it, man. Hey, man, I'm glad you need to come up here more often, Nav, man. I always like speaking with you guys and speaking with everybody. It's just man, it's like I say, every one of you guys are amazing. Just awesome group of individuals, from the beginning, with everything at Prevail Token, everything that we put together. And, man, it's really turned into, this isn't just a community, guys. This is a family. And that's the way that I look at it is whenever we collaborate with other projects and the holders and the investors that we have, is we look out, and we should be looking out for each other, as family. Does that mean that you don't take profits? No, that's why you're in here, is to take to make money. That's why everybody's in here. But again, is knowing, is like I say, just watching out for each other, doing right upon each other, and doing right for the project. That's the whole point of Prevail, is because I don't want just one person to prevail. I want us all to prevail. I want us all to continue to have that growth and make the money that we wanted to make whenever we first decided to get into DeFi, and start investing in DeFi projects. That is why we are here. So definitely, want to do our best to help other projects out. I want to help each and every one of you out the best that I can, and serve all of you the best that I can to put money in your pockets and to help Prevail continue to grow. So I think, what are we at now, Nav? Are we at what, 130, 130 market cap? Are we above that now?
Yeah, we're at, let me check.
Oh, there goes Nav. He done checked and got booted, so we'll have to get him back on here. But I believe, guys, we are currently he's slacking, Nav. Hold on now. You the one that's not up here, Mr. COO. You know what? It don't matter what happened today or any of that stuff or how you feeling. Stuff don't matter, man. You just push that onto the side and keep going. You better go and lift some weights or something. You all right? Ain't nothing wrong with you. But while we wait on that, I think right now we're somewhere over the 130K market cap. 128, Nav just commented down. So We are pumping, man. We're doing awesome, guys. Right now is the time. If you've got friends, family, anybody, go ahead, get them involved. Share Prevail Token with them. Talk about Prevail Token, and let's continue to grow. The good thing is it's okay to share this. A lot of times we fear sharing projects that we're in because, we don't want to be the cause of somebody losing money, right? We don't want to be the cause of referring somebody and then we feel like that it's our fault that they end up losing money. Losing our own money is different than, somebody kind of taking responsibility for somebody else losing money. Good thing is we're here to stay long term. We are, we're here. We're not going anywhere. We're a legitimate project, and we've got a good setup, and that setup is going to continue to get stronger. I've got a few things that I'm actually in the works of putting in place, which I'm always putting new things in place, but this is going to be something new. I've mentioned it to Tom once. I've been doing some more work on it today, but that's going to come out here within the next couple of weeks. I'll be having some conversations with a few folks and making the announcement after that once we get all the details worked out. So let's go over Prevail Token a little bit, guys. I want to give a brief overview of everybody. For anybody that's new in here, I see we do have a few new folks that have joined in. For those that are new to the space, for those that are new and have never heard of Prevail Token or don't know or you've heard of Prevail Token, but you don't know much about us. My name is Thomas Fish. I am the CEO, owner of Prevail Token. Our three main things that we go by, guys, is, again, the letters RCR. So revenue, collaborations, rewards. So we generate revenue through our utilities that we've created over the past 6 months. And going over our utilities that generate revenue, let's go over these real quick, just so everybody that's in here now that is new knows about this. So first off is our TikTok. So of course the TikTok that I'm on right now is Prevail Outdoors Media. This is our monetized TikTok platform. We've got right at 20,000 followers on here. 100% of all of the profits that we make on TikTok go directly into Prevail Token. So all of the profits from the monetized channel go to Prevail Token. The other Prevail Token account, there is our other Prevail Token account that we've got. It's not the monetized account. That's the Prevail Token BSC account. But again, 100% of the revenue profits from our platform go directly back into Prevail Token. Next is Prevail Shop. So Prevail Shop is our e-commerce platform. And again, guys, if you go to www.prevailshop.com, we've got over 20,000 products for sale on the website. Not only does the Prevail Shop serve as our e-commerce platform, but it also serves as our merchandise and apparel platform for Prevail and all of our partnered projects. So if you're in here with another project, and as well as I know that there are, or let's say you're associated with a project, the Man Token, Hair of Trump, they both have merchandise and apparel on Prevail Shop. But whenever it comes to generating revenue through Prevail Shop, we do that a few different ways. When it comes to the merchandise and apparel, we do have listing fees. So to be listed on Prevail Shop, if it is just Prevail Shop by itself, without Prevail Swap, it's 0.12 BNB. 100% of the listing fees that to list on Prevail Shop on the merchandise and apparel platform go back into Prevail Token. Now, with the merchandise and apparel, we do everything. So we do everything for projects from design, listing, fulfillment, shipping, the whole 9 yards, to where other projects they don't have to do anything at all. We take care of everything for them. Not only that, but they're able to earn 20% of the profits on all purchases from their products on Prevail Shop. So again, that's prevailshop.com. And then outside of that, any purchase on Prevail Shop, there's a minimum, and I say a minimum of 35% of the profits go directly back into Prevail token. And you're going to hear me say this a few times. And whenever I talk about going back into Prevail token, what I'm talking about is there's a few different ways that we use this revenue. We use it to buy tokens off the free market for our yield farming and staking platform. We also use it for LP pairings, for the liquidity pool. We use it for marketing. Quite a few different ways that we use it. But a minimum of 35% of the profits from sales will go directly back into Prevail Shop, or will go back into Prevail token from Prevail Shop. So a lot of different Prevails. That's why I'm getting a little tongue twisted right now. So that is Prevail Shop. The next one, guys, is Prevail Swap. So Prevail Swap is truly clear. Like Prevail Swap is our swap, just like the name. But the cool thing about Prevail Swap is the integrations that we have put into it. So if you go to our D app, or you can go on your PC, go to swap.prevailtoken.com, and you're going to be able to, like I say, there's a lot of different integrations there. We are currently BSC right now, but we will be going multi-chain. So it will be we will be a multi-chain sell less DEX aggregator, and we'll go over that here in a little while. So whenever it comes to Prevail Swap right now, we've got over 30 listed tokens on Prevail Swap. We also charge a listing fee with Prevail Swap too. So if somebody wants to be listed, typically a dual listing right now, listed on Prevail Swap and Prevail Shop, it is 0.2 BNB. So that's approximately right around $125 right now with the market the way it is. So really a good price. But as far as the integrations on Prevail Swap, guys, it is a sell less DEX aggregator. And for those of you that don't know exactly what that is, a DEX aggregator is always chooses the cheapest price amongst all of the DEXs that project is listed on. So currently right now, we've got projects that are listed on, 5 or 6 different DEXs. If you were to come to Prevail Swap and purchase that token, Prevail Swap is going to search all of those DEXs, look at the liquidity in all of those DEXs, base it upon how much you're trying to spend, and give you the best bang for your dollar. So you're going to get the best deal amongst all of those DEXs, because it's going to choose the cheapest route for you. Now, as far as sell less, so most people aren't familiar with what a sell less swap is, and it's exactly what it sounds like, sell less, because whenever there's sell-offs of your token, of your native token, it causes those red candles to show up on your chart. So whenever it comes to the sell less feature and how it works is typically with a contract, when somebody buys a token, and I'll just say, let's say somebody buys with a 10% sales tax. Let's take Prevail, for instance. Somebody buys 1,000 tokens. The contract is going to take 100 tokens and it's going to stick it in a pool, right? For taxes and fees. That's the 100 Prevail token goes into a pool. As buys and sales continue, what ends up happening is the 100, and it builds up in that pool is going to hit a threshold. Once that threshold is triggered, then it triggers the sell-off and it sells Prevail token for BNB. So we get our fees, taxes, as well as the rewards for the community. So it sells that Prevail, and which puts a huge red candle on the chart. With Prevail Swap, any listed project that is on Prevail Swap, we are able to take the BNB off the top of the buy and send it in real time to the listed projects. So by taking BNB off the top, guys, and two big things here is you're not pulling up Prevail, or the MAN token or any of the other listed tokens. It isn't pulling it up to sell it off, because we're taking the BNB, the taxes and fees off the top, and sending it to the projects in real time. And that is another reason why Prevail Swap is such a great and the sell less swap is such a great feature, because a few different things is, one, it keeps the red candles off your chart. Two, it ensures that projects are getting their taxes and fees in real time. And three, now, and I'll use Prevail for instance, you're able to send rewards to the distributor without waiting on that threshold to be hit. So individuals are able to constantly receive their BNB rewards and their rewards a lot faster. So those are just a few things with Prevail Swap. So again, with Prevail Swap, we do have a 1% transaction fee, guys, as well as we do have an integrated on-ramp. So one thing, if you want to on-ramp Bitcoin, BNB, it doesn't matter. You can do that on Prevail Swap. One awesome feature as well is all of the tokens that you see on Prevail Swap, you can purchase directly with your debit card. So there is no need. You can purchase BNB first if you want to, and you can still use your BNB to swap for, Prevail token or control token or any token that is listed. But if you want to, you can purchase directly with your debit card and you don't have to worry about purchasing BNB first. So another great feature with Prevail Swap. So next is our integrated affiliate marketing platform. So anybody with Prevail Swap, whenever you connect your wallet, there's a place where you click and you can create your own referral link. That referral link, once it is created, it is yours forever. It is connected to that wallet for life. The only way you get a new referral link is if you create a new wallet. Now, once that referral link is created, you can then share that link with family, friends, social media. You as the referrer, if somebody clicks on your link, comes to Prevail Swap and makes a purchase, now the referrer and the referee are now locked for life. So if the referee on any transaction that happens on Prevail Swap, any buy, any sell, guess what? You, the referrer, is going to get 25% of the transaction fees for life for that individual. So, great opportunity for individuals, and it's an incentive for individuals to shill their favorite projects, as well as be able to earn some passive revenue by doing so. So definitely check that out. Works absolutely phenomenal. Also, 10% of the transaction fees that we charge go directly back to the listed project that you are purchasing. So if you purchase Prevail, if you purchase Prevail token, if you purchase control token, demand token, anybody that's listed, 10% of that 1% transaction fee is going right back to that project. So just a few new things there. So also, let's see. So that's a little bit about where we're at right now with Prevail Swap. So we are going to be going multi-chain. So currently right now, it is a sell less DEX aggregator and just BSC at this moment. Cool thing is we're going to be going multi-chain. So it will be a multi-chain sell less DEX aggregator. And this is going to be huge for Prevail token, because as you all know, as we continue to collaborate with other projects and meet other projects right now, well, all of the collaborations that we are putting in place right now outside of BSC, once we go multi-chain, all of these projects, and I can't say how many or if they will list, but with everything that we're going to be putting into it, it would be pretty wise for them too. But now we can really bring them over onto the multi-chain swap. And again, guys, just the swap alone is revenue whenever new projects are listed. There's going to be a lot of different things. The multi-chain swap is going to work a lot of different ways. So the multi-chain is going to have all the same stuff that we currently have. But one thing that it will have is an off-ramp. So we will have an off-ramp to where you can off-ramp your fiat directly to your bank account, for one. which is awesome. Next one is, guys, you'll be able to swap any supported token on any supported chain. So you will be able to add tokens just like you normally would add tokens on PancakeSwap. You would just enter in the contract address and it will come up just like PancakeSwap does. And you'll be able to swap tokens cross-chain with our swap. We'll also be able to track largest purchasers and referrers. So we will constantly be running competitions amongst projects. We'll be running competitions amongst the referrers as well. And you will be able to pull up the leaderboard on all of this stuff. So every bit of it will be tracked to where you will be able to, whenever we run competitions, of course, volume is what makes us revenue. So listings and volume whenever it comes to Prevail Swap. With running these competitions and with going multi-chain, now you're able to get a lot of different projects that are listed that can take place. And now, of course, with running these volume competitions amongst different projects for a certain dollar amount or a certain amount of BNB or whatever we decide at the time, now, of course, these projects are going to be pushing their volume over to Prevail Swap to compete for the competition that we're running and the prize that the winner gets. So a lot of cool stuff there in place. Let's see. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's a lot of big stuff. A lot of big stuff to come whenever it comes to Prevail Swap and going multi-chain. We also have our Prevail Swap NFTs. If you look on our X post, you'll see at the bottom of all of our posts, I put the links to everything. So Prevail Swap NFTs you can purchase. They are 1/2 of a BNB. 10% of all the transaction fees, guys, go to our NFT holders. So as an NFT holder, you will be getting 10% of the transaction fees that go through. And I will go ahead and say that I am continuing to work because, again, rewards, right? That's RCR. The third R stands for rewards. And I want to make sure that our NFT holders are rewarded. So there will be other things in the future outside of the 10% transaction fees that will go back to our NFT holders. What that is, how it will happen, not 100% sure yet, but something will be put in place to where the NFT holders will start to earn more than just the 10% in transaction fees. But just the 10% in transaction fees, guys, can amount to a ton if we get the volume, and we will get the volume there to where it will pay off big. We only got 40. Actually, we started out with 40. I think we've got maybe 13 NFTs left. So if you want one, go over to check out the NFTs, 1/2 BNB. Get yours today. They're there. So we've got the NFTs. We are staking and yield farming. So right now, looked at it today, we've got 33%. 33% of our 33% staked right now of our token stake, which is of the supply. So a phenomenal being at 33%. That is a lot of tokens. I want to continue to get that up. So why should you stake? Because you earn rewards. The rewards right now are freaking amazing. And how we do that, guys, and the cool thing about our rewards, not only are you getting rewarded, but it puts the green candles on the chart because we buy those rewards. I personally take revenue that we earn, buy the rewards, buy Prevail token off the free market, and every Friday I drop rewards in our auto compounding staking contract as well as our yield farming contract. So we will be doing that. Again, the split there is 60% of what I'm putting in goes into our yield farming. 40% goes into our auto compound staking platform. There is not a set APR. It is variable, and it is variable because it is truly dependent upon the revenue that we bring in. So I'm not setting a set APR. The majority of projects that have set APRs have set aside tokens specifically for their staking and yield farming. Where with us, I did not want to do that. I wanted to make sure that we're buying these tokens and not giving out for what I consider as free tokens, because if I was to have set a certain percentage of the supply to the side at launch for yield farming and staking, I would have been giving, nobody paid for those tokens. Those are free tokens from the very beginning. So if I was giving those out in the staking and yield farming, I would literally be giving away free tokens as rewards, and it would not be affecting the charts. The buys that you see coming in, again, we purchased those tokens for you guys, to reward you guys. That's what we want to do. We want to reward you. You have to reward individuals to, a couple different things that makes individuals hold onto a token in any project. Number one is price movement, right? So of course the price, and is it going up? Is it going back down? Is it dropping? Whatever it may be. So price movement. Number two is rewards. So even though if the price isn't moving, and you've got some sales coming and it's kind of bringing it down a little bit, and maybe you're on a little bit of a downward trend, if you're rewarding individuals for holding even during those downward trends and downward moments, that they're not going to sell because they want to get the rewards, and the rewards make up for that downward action and downward trend whenever it comes to the chart. So again, we want to make sure that we keep our chart healthy, and we want to make sure that we're rewarding our loyal holders that are holding Prevail and that are staking. The reason for yield farming and staking, the reason why we give 60% to yield farming and 40% to staking, is because whenever you do yield farming, you are truly adding liquidity to our liquidity pool. So whenever you farm, you actually take your Prevail, go into PancakeSwap, and you pair it with BNB. And whenever you pair it to BNB, you then add it to the liquidity pool. In return, you get what's called LP tokens. You then take those LP tokens and go to our yield farming D app, and you deposit those tokens into our contract. And then you're able to start earning rewards for those tokens being in the contract. We do have a 45-day staking period with a 25% early withdrawal fee. So if somebody was to withdraw early, it is a 25% early withdrawal fee. And where does that go? If somebody withdraws early, it goes directly back into the staking platform for the rest of the individuals that are staked. So you would be getting, if you're staked right now, if somebody was to leave early, you're going to get 25% of what they have what they had staked is going to go directly back into the staking platform. So that's staking and yield farming, guys. Again, 33% right now. Absolutely amazing. Definitely go check out PvP. I can't say a lot about PvP because I got to be careful what I say here on TikTok, or else we'll get the old boot and they'll kick us out like they did one time whenever Tom was showing what PvP looked like on his computer. But PvP.money, guys, is a decentralized CASINO. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get kicked off here. So CASINO, and we are partnered up with them, and that is actually how we won. We won their last month's competition. We got second place. We had, if I'm not mistaken, I think we had $23,000 worth of play over there last month. So second place, congratulations to each and every one of you that went over there and played. The only way, and I know we've had some people playing on PvP actually today, betting Prevail. So you can go over there and bet your Prevail. But if you want Prevail token to win, let's say $1,500 in BNB that goes directly back into the project, then you can go over to PvP, guys, and you either play with BNB for BNB, or you play with Matic for Matic. And whenever you do that, guys, all of that counts towards the leaderboard and gives us the opportunity to win the competition and earn money just like we did this past month, which is huge. Awesome. So go check that out. Go play for Prevail token over there using your BNB or your Matic. And let's continue to stay up on the leaderboard and let's win. Let's try to win every month because that's free money. That's money for the project that we're spending. So last but not least, let's see, we hold quarterly events. And if you're new, if you're just hopping in, our quarterly events, we held Summer Splash months back. Went absolutely great. Gave out over $2,000 worth of products. Held the X space for 9.5 hours. Me and Tom was on the X space till like 4 o'clock in the morning, and so 9.5 hours worth of giveaways. And not only that, the cool thing is we raised over $2,000 for the 2 nonprofits to help stop human trafficking during the event. So again, raised over $2,000. Phenomenal. Space was awesome. Now it's time for our fall brawl. I mentioned it at the beginning. We're going to do our fall brawl right here on TikTok, October the 5th. So again, we're going to have, right now, I think we've got 14 or 15 different participating projects currently. We're going to be giving away over $1,000 worth of giveaways, guys. And we're going to be raising money to support our veterans. So make sure October the 5th, you are right here, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be right here on TikTok Live. Wanted to move it from X over here to TikTok Live just to get individuals over here. They can see our faces, they can see us talk, and really to try to tap into a social media platform that is not really huge with crypto like X. As we all know it, X is kind of like the place to be when it comes to crypto, decentralized finance. But TikTok, not so much. We want to be over here on TikTok because we want to be bringing in more people, right? We want people to see these lives. The more people we get on these lives, the more likes, the taps on the screen that we receive, the better chance of getting in TikTok's algorithm. And that's what we want, because now we get new people that are hopping in, that's seeing what we're doing. And what we want to do, and our goal is we want people to ask questions, right? We want people to come to our Telegram. That's what we want. Because now we can educate them. Now we can talk to them about Prevail Token. Now we can talk to them about our partnered projects and everything that we have going on. So that's the reason why we're doing it over here on TikTok on the 5th. But with that being said, before we kind of get into bringing a few people up and just some chit chat, guys, like I said, we're doing 15% bonus tokens for existing holders. I don't know if there's been buys yet. I have no idea. I'm not looking, but 15% bonus tokens to existing holders right now. And that's going to be until 10 o'clock. So you got another 35 minutes if you are a current holder. If you are new and you are not a holder of Prevail token, you will get 20% bonus tokens if you purchase on Prevail Swap. And again, I want to go ahead and let everybody know your purchases to receive bonuses. When we do bonuses, it has to be done on Prevail Swap. It cannot be done through Pancake Swap. It's got to be done on our swap. Because again, like I said, it decreases those red candles on the charts. That's one reason why you see just that we don't have the red candles. That's why the chart looks like it does, because we don't have as many sell-offs, guys, from the contract, from selling off Prevail. As well as we're able to get those get the taxes and fees in real time to where we can utilize those a lot quicker than waiting on the contract. So it has to be through Prevail Swap. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it for right now. Let me look and see if we got any questions. Let's see what's going on here. So, I see Auto BTC. What's going on, Corey? I see you just hopped in not too long ago. Yep, off-ramp is going to be awesome, Nab. I'm excited about the off-ramp for real. Solana, Alfie. So Solana is going to be a little different because Solana is not a EVM contract. So it is its own little separate entity. I am looking into doing something with Solana for our partners and everybody that's on the Solana chain. And that more information will come, but I definitely want to have something when it comes to the multi-chain that is going to incorporate Solana as well. So for sure. Let's see. Yeah. So Prevail Swap, guys, you're always going, it is a DEX aggregator. So whenever you purchase on Prevail Swap, you are going to get the best price amongst all of the DEXs that project is listed on. Let's see. I'm just kind of looking through the comments. Love to sell less. Yep, I love it too. It's awesome. Let's see. Oh, B-Rad, what's going on, man? Let's see. You've been banned for this episode. Tom, Nav, that's awesome, isn't it, man? Nav said, I remember when we were at a 15,000 market cap. And man, I couldn't even remember at first. I was thinking about that the other day. Nav, I was like, damn, what was our market cap whenever we launched? Whenever you stay so busy, man, it's just like everything runs together and some of that stuff. But 15,000, we're up to 130 now almost. So that's a big difference. All right, so Tom, we're gonna get you up here, brother. Let me get you up. Let me get you up. Hold on, Nav. You getting up here too, because you just talked about your man crush with Tom and how you wanted to get up here when the Boston accent was in here, but now he may not sound so Boston because he may sound a little more high pitched today than he normally does.
What's up, Thomas? How you doing tonight, brother?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Oh man, I'm hanging in there, just hanging like a pair of nuts.
Speaking of nuts,
man, I'm just gonna tell you, I've been requesting to come up for the last hour, my friend.
have
The
you?
last hour, I'm like, yo, Thomas, get me up
We've been
there,
laughing.
dude.
We're in Telegram laughing about this. Like, when's Thomas gonna let him up, man? It's like,
You bring Nav up. I'm always trying to get Nav up in spaces on TikTok. He finally comes up. He's like, oh, we don't have Tom up here to bother me, so I guess I'll come hang for a minute.
Hey, man, I'm glad you're on here, man. How's recovering? How's recovery?
It's the lidocaine starting to wear off, so it's getting a little rough now. I was feeling much better an hour ago. But it's all good.
Time for some Tylenol.
Yeah. Well, I already took it. We'll see. I got the ice going, all that fun stuff without getting too graphic on you guys.
We don't need all that graphic stuff now.
Hey man,
I feel
I'm
your
running
pain, Tom. I've been there. I feel your pain.
Oh, you've been there?
I've been there. I've been there.
Yeah. It's not fun. At least day one's not fun. I'll tell you that much.
You making me hurt right now just talking about it. I'm kind of like, my eyes are starting to squint, my legs are kind of starting to come together, and I'm kind of like starting to kind of curl up.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on our own time. I'll give you all the graphic details.
No,
just to make you squirm.
man, keep that stuff on, man. No, I
Just
don't
to
need
make
all
you
that.
squirm.
I just need to know if you're doing all right. That's all I need to know about.
I'm all right, man.
That's good, man. That's great.
So now that I've given you a piece of my mind, let you know how long I've been trying to come up here.
Man, I told y'all from the beginning that the thing is about these spaces is that's why it's so nice to have two people, because you can see comments, you can kind of juggle through stuff, etc. With me right now on here, I'm just kind of I was on a rant, man. I wasn't really. It was hard to kind of look and talk and do all that stuff at the same time. Forget all that stuff, man. I'm done. I'm done now. Now it's time. Now is the perfect time to bring you up here.
Yeah, man, you guys are slacking up here without me. Nav can't tell us the market cap. You can't read comments. I don't know what's going on.
I'm telling you, man. That's what I'm saying, brother. You supposed to be looking in the Telegram, helping people out, posting stuff.
Right? Well,
Yeah,
I've been
but
having the
hey,
comments hopping, man. I've been in the comments talking to people. We got up to 10,000 likes. We're up to 15,000 likes now. That's absolutely phenomenal. Thank you guys. Nav screen is cheating over there. Mine said 9,000 likes, and I was like, "Yo, we got to keep going." And Nav says, "Nah, man, we're at 10." Nav, you
Yeah. Mine said 10 a long time ago, and you're like way behind, man. Are you living in the past or what?
I must be,
hey,
brother.
you know what? You know one thing I seen talking about likes, guys, and I'm not telling you guys to order anything for TikTok lives or whatever it may be, but they sell a. I seen it pop up on TikTok the other day. It almost looks like a hairpin for for women, like just like the little I don't know, just like a little hairpin. But what it does is it pins onto your phone to where whenever it's pinned onto your phone, I think there might be an on button, but it actually either it sends a signal on your phone screen to where during the TikTok lives, you can literally turn that son of a gun on and it will literally sit there and freaking send as many damn likes as you want to as fast as possible during the during the live feed.
Man, that's
Oh,
awesome.
that's genius, man. That's
Yeah,
But
we got to
amazing.
get one of those.
I thought about it because it would actually be really good just to get, because then you don't have to, like, it's going to give you like 10 to 20 times more likes as compared to as if you were just like tapping your screen as fast as you could. And once you
Yeah.
have that on your screen, you don't even have to mess with it. You just leave it alone. And that son of a gun, man, I forget how many damn likes I watched the video on it, but it was some ridiculous amount of likes in a minute. It was unreal, and all you got to do is clip it on the screen during the live, and it'll literally just send. It'll give you thousands and thousands. I bet if we hosted a live for 2 hours and we had two people with those clips on their phone, we would have freaking like 200,000 likes in no
So-
time.
Oh man. Yeah, like I've been clicking like since the started, man, and we only had like 15,000, right?
Hey, look and see if and this goes for anybody that's on that's on here right now. Look on TikTok and just search like hell, I don't know what to search. I would say
A tickler?
a like a like a TikTok like clip or something
TikTok
like
like
that.
Fiddler.
I'm not for sure.
Yes, my man,
What it
my
would be
man
called,
Les, my man Les down here says it sounds like a tickler.
Hey, it might be. It's kind of like a tickler. You just turn that thing on, man. I guess you turn it on and it just sends a damn like a little low frequency or something. But yeah, man. I guess you could call it a tickler. You know, I ain't even gonna say anything else because I'm sitting here thinking of something and I'm like, I forget what the hell that is, and I really don't want to say it on this live because I might say something that I'm not supposed to. So.
Hey man, I'm running a giveaway. I'm doing it. I'm making it happen. I'm doing it right now.
Oh
But
hell!
but I need some more people to get involved here. My man Alfie and my man Greg were the only two in the comments who were like, "Yeah, I want to do a giveaway." Nobody else was either paying attention. Nobody else wants some tokens. And I might just have to give it to Alfie by default because he said he wanted it like 3 times before anybody else even responded. So if
Woo!
anybody wants a giveaway, man, let me know. Let me know. Say yes. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Is
Giveaway.
there anyone new in here that wants to participate? You should.
Yeah, who's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I've never seen that person before. Are they still in here?
That is Brad. So Brad is a friend of mine that and this is the thing is even with Prevail token, with starting Prevail token, and this is the thing is, it's kind of like what you say is, there's a lot of people that I tell about Prevail token to people, but then at the same time, like, some people, I keep it. It's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell people and spread the word, but with there's a lot of individuals that are friends of mine that don't really know about it yet. And to be completely honest, so it's pretty funny that he hopped on here because he's probably like, I know he's heard and I've told him about it, but we haven't went into a lot of detail regarding it. So I don't even know if he didn't even know about this TikTok live or anything. He literally just hopped on here and was probably like, what the hell is he doing on there? Like, what the hell is this?
That's awesome, man.
Where's he at? Is he still here?
And now I don't know if he's here or not, man. I'm not for sure.
You bored him to death talking about all the utilities.
Well, he was probably, while I was talking, was literally like, what the fuck is he
He's probably
talking
thinking,
about?
is this guy selling life insurance or something? Or is he
Right.
trying to
He's like, what
is
the
he trying to
fuck?
get me to
He's
buy
like,
some warranty on my car? What is this guy talking about?
Yeah, he's like, what the hell is he talking about? What's all this shit? Where did he go to college at over the last 6 fucking months to learn this shit? I ain't never heard this stuff.
Well, if he was here, I would automatically give it to him just because he doesn't know about crypto. But Raider Lady said she loves giveaways. Let's run a number thing. Like, you like to do that stuff, Thomas.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
can
have
do
a
that.
phone on me, and I'm not getting up, but I got a number in my head, and I'm not gonna go crazy because I'm tired. I'm kind of drugged out right now. Number 1 through 10, first person to pick it, they're gonna win 1,000 Prevail token. Let's make that happen.
There it is. Y'all heard it.
1 through 10. Keep it real simple on you. 1 through. We only got one guess. Hair of Trump.
I'm going to sit out on this one.
Boom. Raider Lady 1. Number 3. My lucky number. That's
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You got 1,000 Prevail token. And we're sitting at 1.5 cents right now, man. We're crushing it on the chart. Absolutely crushing it. Making it
We are
happen.
closer to 2 cents than we are 1 right now.
That's true, man. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Hell yeah. Congratulations, Raider Lady. I know, thanks for tuning in. You are here and supporting us all of the time. I want to give you a huge shout out because, man, whenever we have our TikTok lives, whenever we have our X spaces, we can always count on Raider Lady. She's always here watching, man.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to Raider Lady. She deserves it. She's here every week. Never wins a giveaway. Shows her support no matter what. Sending gifts. Hanging out in the Telegram. Hanging out on X. We're going to do another giveaway Friday night, my man Alfie. I don't want to leave you out. I might even rig the giveaway just for you. You got to come and find out and see what happens. I might do 2,000. I might do 3,000. You never know what it's going to be. She used the Game Genie. Man, you're going back in the day. Nintendo. The original Nintendo with the Game Genie.
Oh, Game Genie, man. Damn, I ain't even heard of the Game Genie in forever, man. Damn.
For real.
Where'd that come from? Oh,
That
Alfie.
was from Alfie. That was from Alfie.
Damn. That's been
Her
a long
first
time
guess.
ago.
Damn,
Yeah, man.
Alfie, you just doxed your age to us, man.
I'm telling you.
All the cheat codes.
Um,
Raider Lady, shoot me a DM, send me your wallet address. I'm going to get that 1,000 tokens over to you here shortly. I'm actually going to hop off, Thomas. I wanted to come up just to give you guys some shit for a couple minutes. Nav, we need to get you the tickler because your weak fingers can't keep up.
I'm still tapping now. I'm still tapping.
Hey, if anybody wants to look it up, though, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that thing might be on, I think it's like $8, something
it's
like
not
that. If you can find it, I'm going to have to look because I might have to order one myself just because the more likes that we get, especially for our event coming up, if the more likes that we're getting throughout the event and the more people that we have in here, the better chance we have of getting in front of new people. So it's a great tool, and even though Well, it's technology. It's not cheating. It's just technology, right?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about.
That's it.
I'll get one. We're up to
Heck yeah.
18,000 likes, man. You guys need to get this to 20. I mean, I have an excuse. Nav, you don't have an excuse, bro.
I'm working.
20K. Come
I'm
on.
on it.
Come on. Let's see. Where we at? Where we at? I'll even help out with this one.
Now we go. All right, now I'll hang for a minute. I'll keep tapping the screen.
Wait, you gotta tell me what your screen says, because mine says 19.2K.
You're cheating, bro. Mine says
You're living in the
He's got-
past, man. I
He
don't know.
must have some type
You
of
got a
tickler
delay
over there.
on your connection, man.
no. Let's ask Les. He's in the future. My man Les.
Oh,
what
yeah,
does your
Les,
screen
yeah.
say? He truly lives in the future. It's what's today? Wednesday. He's living in Thursday. He might even be in Friday at this point. This dude's up super late. Hair of Trump's 18.4.
Mine
What's
says
mine?
19.4. What?
Where are we at? Let me look.
Mine says 19.
Mine says 19.
All right.
Everyone's got something different.
Crypto Les is 18.9. I think his is the most accurate because he's in a completely new day.
Oh, Tickler. What's up, Tickler? I'm going to start calling Les Tickler from now on.
Oh, is
You
that
can
Les
even add
the
French
British?
in the beginning of it.
Hey Thomas, I wanted to tell you, man, you've been crushing it, brother. Getting the partnership with Control Token, getting the buy button right on their website, putting
Oh,
that
yeah.
up to number
That's-
one for a week.
that's-
I absolutely love it.
That's a genius move right there, man.
Thanks,
Hey,
man.
While I
Definitely-
got you guys, I wanted to mention this while I have, some of our more active community members in here. When we're shilling on X, I've been trying to go on to influencers, the people that are like, show me your next 100X gem or whatever it is, right? And I know some other people have been doing it too, but 20,000, that's what I'm talking about. We made it. I want to try to figure out how we can coordinate in an accurate fashion to shill on the same posts. So like if I was to make a post and hit raid, I wouldn't want you to raid my post. I would want you to raid the influencer. But then if we hit raid on the influencer, some people aren't necessarily going to know what we're doing. So I want to start doing that stuff because I know that's a great way of getting exposure to other communities, other people that are newer to crypto, people looking to diversify their portfolio. That's where they typically go. I mean, X is massive for crypto. I mean, that's how I've always found new projects, is going on X and just looking through those posts and trying to find the most active community and then going in, looking at their chart, looking at their market cap, looking at all their utilities, all that information. So I definitely I wanted to run that by you guys, and I want to try to start doing that more often where we're coordinating raids. You know what I mean?
We might have to reopen that shill room. I think that might probably be the best option, so that whatever's in that shill room, you got to go in there and hit that post that's on that particular room. Also, when you do influencers post, try to catch them as early as possible. If you do like 4 hours after or 5 hours after, no one's going to be really in there looking at all the previous posts. You got to go in early as possible.
Yeah.
Like in the last hour or so. That's the best time to go in there, because by the time most of their viewers will have already seen most of it and they won't go back into that post.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I agree.
It would be nice if there was literally like almost like a bot that actually, like, whenever an influencer, let's say you had a full list of all of the, if you could put together a list of all of these different influencers and take these influencers and their X handle and put it into a some type of bot or some type of like some type of hell, I can't even freaking speak right now. I'm about brain dead.
Oh, Hair of
So you
Trump
can-
says there's a bot specifically for that. He said he'll send it.
Okay, yeah, send it my way because
Oh, nice.
what's coming to my head is almost like if you could take these different influencers and almost like you're putting it into like putting them on an Excel sheet to where every time these influencers uh, tweet out a new post, it automatically like it alerts the group that hey, such and such made a post. And now it's a way that everybody can get alerted to do exactly what you were just saying is the earlier you can get on the influencer's post, the better. So it would be cool if they're like you were just saying, he was saying that there's a bot specifically for that. It'd be cool if the bot actually, if you could manually like enter in uh, um, certain influencers and their X handle to where whenever they make a post, it literally like alerts the groups. So then the group can actually go over there and rate it,
Yeah.
as soon as it's posted. That would
Yeah,
help.
absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna look into that for sure. Tim, definitely send that to both of us, please. And
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name now. We actually stopped it from the group. Like you were saying, maybe there's a way to input the different influencers that are more related, but it was shooting out influencers that weren't even, doing anything with the crypto space, and it got a few people kind of shadow banned and things like that. So, I'll send you all the information I can about the bot. But I did take it down from my group just because I didn't know how to use it, quite frankly, and it got a few people shadow banned and things like that. So I was kind of cautious with it in the beginning. But if you guys know how to work with the bots a little bit more, things like that, I will send you all the information that I have on it, and yeah, you guys can check it out, and I'm sure it can be, improvised.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim.
Sounds
Yes, sir, no
good.
problem.
Les.
Oh, Tickler, what's
Hey.
up?
What's going on? Hey,
Good day,
I just wanted to chime in on this conversation, dude. Tom, you probably remember from the days, mate, when we were rating hard, bro, and like, I think the way it worked back then was right. So just say a big influencer, or let's say Elon Musk, right, put out a tweet. Whoever caught that.
Oh boy.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
So whoever caught that tweet the quickest, that would be the tweet you would rate. So, and quite often it used to be Paddy, right? Paddy'd have Elon's bell on, and he'd see his tweets come on, and then he'd make a reply to Elon's post, and then we'd all jump on that, and that would give Paddy's post the most exposure. But since then, I think a lot of things have changed, dude. Like I got banned. I think everything you guys are describing is a good way to get everyone's accounts banned. To be honest, I think I think the best way is just keep it organic, be patient. Things are working out. And what you guys are doing, like the Friday Night Space, dude, that was amazing. You guys are on TikTok weekly. People will start hearing, and it'll just be, I don't know, I'm just saying tread lightly. Because after all, if people are getting banned because their accounts start looking like bots, then we're going to go and activate a bot, which we all interact with. It's kind of, it's dodgy. Unless we really know how it works, I think it's a bit, it's not dodgy, it's just, I don't want to get everyone's accounts banned or anything, because I've been stung.
What about the verified accounts? That's a good point, Alfie.
I'm not for sure.
I think verified accounts, you definitely get a little bit more leeway. But I've heard of even verified accounts getting the shadow ban where, all of a sudden, every time you go into Twitter or X, whatever it's called now, you get asked to prove you're not a bot, and you got to do that capture thing. Like, even verified accounts, apparently, some of them are getting treated that way too. So,
Oh shoot, we get treated like that all the time. We're a verified account, and we don't even raid on other people's shit. A lot from our Twitter account. We just post a lot, and just for posting a lot, and I'll have to it'll pop up, and that's why if you ever, and I always try to keep track of it, I always try to look, but if you ever go to our Twitter, I know the other day, who was it, came into into our Telegram and was like,
Bro.
why is something's wrong with the X page? And it was just because Twitter will occasionally almost like lock the page up until I do like this you got to do this stupid thing where you've got to put the damn person where they're supposed to be and follow the instructions so they know that you're a real account. I don't know why they do that. I'm guessing just because we post so much.
Yep.
But it happens.
Okay.
I think you'll find that's the first sign that your account's in trouble. Like when you start having to do that regularly, then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yeah,
what
I've
was
got a
happening
blue
to me.
account.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
I
sorry.
started getting that, and then all of a sudden I turned it on and it was like, you're banned. And you can appeal it all you want. I appealed so many times and I never even got a response. It's all AI shit.
Yeah, it's probably better to hold off on shilling with the main Prevail X account and just use some, burner account or something else, just for shilling, I guess, right?
Exactly. Just for safety's sake. Last thing we want is our official X account getting freaking locked up and have no access to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with the new meme regulations, what they're doing is with the Twitter accounts, even if they're blue, mine actually just got, like you said, you had my followers went down to 0. I had to log in with my credentials and everything else, all kinds of verifications, and then when I got logged in, it said my account was flagged because I had posted so many posts about the NFT competitions. It looked like spam. And I guess the new regulations for hair is they want less hashtags and less cash tags. So whenever you're doing like 5 hashtags, you're doing all that, it looks like spam. So what they're limiting to is 1 cash tag, 1 hashtag, and only a few @. You can't, tag a bunch of stuff and do a bunch of hashtags because then it's more like spam, and then it gets pushed to the bottom of the queue list or whatever it is, so you don't actually get many viewers. And when I was flagged, it said I was flagged for a few days, and then I had to request a verification for them to come and look at that specific post. They came and looked at it, and then all of a sudden all my followers came back, and then it said you can now reach all of your viewers again.
Interesting. Okay, so it sounds like, Thomas, that you might be getting flagged because you tag all of our partner projects.
Yeah, if you go through your notifications, you'll see a little red flag, and then you click on that, and it'll explain to you what's going on and why you've been flagged.
Well, you know what?
And it's a
funny.
small, tiny
When did
notification.
When did that happen to you, Tim?
This was just like 3 days ago.
Okay, this must be something that Twitter X just started because the shit just happened to me today.
Yeah.
And what it came up was the same thing. It pretty much said that your account was flagged, that talking about spam, and that you was not going to be able to reach as many viewers.
Yep.
Currently, and then what I had to do was appeal it. And whenever I appealed it, which I mean, it didn't shut my account off, it just flagged it. So, but then once I appealed it, it literally took, I don't know, it probably took 5 minutes, if that.
Oh,
and
mine
then
took all night.
I got a notification from them saying, hey, we looked at your account. Everything is fine. You haven't been doing this, that, whatever the hell it said, and you're good to go now. So,
Yeah, exactly. That's why I've slowed down using my the main page, and kind of whenever I do the competitions, I post 1 or 2 posts and then repost it or quote it, and then they can go back on that same post so that it gets reshared and kind of get more raids going on in there.
Gotcha. It's funny you mentioned that, though. It's funny that it happened to us today and happened to you the other day. It must be something that X has. I mean, what's the likelihood of both of our accounts going through the same thing? And you know what I mean?
Right. It's whenever you have too many cash tags and hashtags all together.
Right.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. We'll have to definitely.
Yeah, it's probably best you're aware of it now so you can proceed with caution. You know what I mean? Last thing we want to do is get that particular account in sort of like trouble, right?
That's right. Yeah. No, I want to stay away from that. We've worked too damn hard for that account to be. We've worked way too damn hard for that account to be taken down or not usable. So we want to keep that up. So yeah, thanks for the information, Tim. Thanks for bringing that topic up, because that's something that definitely want to keep an eye on and do what we can to, even though we're not doing anything spamming or whatever it is that they're looking for. Just as Les said, once they ban, there's no 1-800 number that you can call to appeal to get your X account back live. So you're pretty much at their will, and more than likely you'll never get it back again. So,
gentlemen, I'm out.
All right, Tom.
Have a good one, Tom.
You guys too. Thanks for having me up. It was good talking to you guys. It was a great space, Thomas. And I'll be feeling better Friday, so don't miss our 8 p.m. space on X this Friday, and that is Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night, gentlemen.
See you, man. Thanks for jumping in, Tom. You the man. Guys, if you're not aware, Tom is our COO here at Prevail Token. Awesome help, awesome guy. We've just got and I've said this before, is we've got a great group of individuals that have been here from the start, that are just solid individuals that's been drugged through the damn mud 1,000 times with projects in the past, and is really just excited to be a part of something that is legit and they can see grow, and they can and see the results that come with it. So I want to go ahead, like I say, before we wrap this up, I want to always give a huge thank you to each and every one of you. You guys don't understand how much this project, you guys, and everything truly means to me. It's a lot of work. This is something that's worked on every day. In all honesty, just on Prevail Token alone right now, it's 40 hours a week. It's really where it's at right now. And I didn't know when it would get to that point. 6 months ago, like I said, I'm like, I don't know when it'll get to that point. But luckily with my current job, I'm able to juggle and kind of do that job during the day, as well as work on Prevail and kind of go back and forth throughout the day, which is freaking awesome. My job is very flexible, and it allows me to do a lot. So it allows me to put that time in with Prevail Token. But like I say, if it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for our investors, if it wasn't for our partners that we collaborate with, we wouldn't be where we are today. It's not because of me. It is because of you, because I can't do this by myself. It is truly a team effort that we are where we are today. Give yourselves an applause. We're not sitting at 130K market cap just because of me. We're sitting at 130K because of everybody that is in here and everything that you have done. So this is just the start. 130K is just very minimal to where we're going to get to. 130K, once we get to multi-millions and 10, 20 million market cap, you're going to be looking back thinking, damn, I thought 130K was a lot, which 130K is. 130K is a huge accomplishment. But if we keep doing things the right way, if we keep these revenue streams up, if we keep rewarding our holders, if we continue to collaborate with other projects, we will get to that 20 million market cap. We're going to make it happen. There's no doubt in my mind. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work. It's going to take a hell of a lot of hustling, but we're going to get there. And we're going to get there legitimately and professionally whenever we do it. Of course, it's going to take time. Our growth right now has been slow, organic growth from the start, which is fine. It doesn't have to be growth. You don't have to 10 times in a couple weeks or in a month or in 2 months. We're sitting at almost 5 times from launch, which is, and not only that, we've continued to grow over the 6 months that we've been live. And we're still here. The majority of projects in this space don't even last 6 months. And if they do last 6 months, they're not having continuous growth and development during that time frame. So, a huge applause to all of our holders, a huge thank you to each and every one of you. And you guys are family. Every one of you, every holder is family and is to be treated like such. With that being said, if any of you ever need anything, have any questions, and I'm not talking about messaging me, asking me for, $1,000 or some shit like that. But if anybody needs anything or has any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. All I ask is whenever I help to make you guys millionaires, that maybe you send me and my wife on a trip somewhere, something small, and a bunch of y'all holders making a shit ton of money. And that's all I ask. It's just a little bit. Just send me and my wife somewhere so I can tell her this is what you get from all of the hard work that I've put into to Prevail, because she still has no understanding whatsoever what the hell Prevail token is, and I don't even honestly think she even really cares, to be honest with you, but that's okay. Thank you all for tuning in this evening. Nav, thanks for hopping up here this evening. Tim, thanks for tuning in. You're here freaking every week. You're here with all of our spaces. Definitely, guys, if you're in here, go over to Hair of Trump. Go to their X page, check them out, go to their Telegram, as well as one last thing, guys. I did not hit on this a bunch tonight, but invite. We have got to get more people in our Telegram. Start inviting individuals in other groups that you're a part of, that you speak with, that send them a DM and invite them over. Nothing's wrong with doing such. If you've already developed a relationship with an individual, if you know of an individual, then send them that message and invite them over to Prevail Token. You're doing them a favor by introducing them to Prevail Token at such a cheap price right now. Our price point is very low. We're talking about 130K market cap, whenever this thing is going to be up in the millions in no time. I promise you guys, it's going to get there. I'm not going to stop working until it gets there, and we're going to make it happen. So, all I ask from everybody, guys, is I'm going to continue each and every day to put in this work for Prevail Token. What I need you guys doing is inviting people to our Telegram. So I just need your help. That's what I need from you. And you'll see it in our Telegram. I post that little GIF that's like, help me, help you, which is pretty spot on, right? Help me, help you by inviting people to our Telegram every day. Let's get people over. If we get people over, our price is going to soar, and it's going to just continue to make you guys money. So it's good not just for Prevail, it's good for everybody, right? So get to inviting, get them over. Hope all of you have a wonderful rest of the week, a great night, great day, depending on what part of the world you're in. But stay tuned this Friday. Make sure you join in to the X Space with Tom and Primo Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our X handle. Be sure to tune in there. I may be there, may not. Again, honestly, last Friday was actually pretty nice, being able to kind of do some things around the house and kind of listen in. So I may hop in, I may not. It may just be that's just kind of like my time to take a breather that evening and relax and maybe just listen if I'm there. So I plan on being there, but there's a possibility that I won't be, because I definitely have to take time to spend with family outside of work and Prevail Token, because a lot of work goes into it. So with that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Join in this coming up Friday. Make sure you tune in next Wednesday as well, and Friday. And then Fall Brawl is that following Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You all have a great night, and we will prevail. Have a good one.